Hello again, Mike from Sutton Farms. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to do on this side is have some grilling tips and some recipes and some fun things like that. So tonight we're going to have some bacon wrapped asparagus. So I thought we'd come out here and pick some asparagus. And then we'll take it in, we'll get wrapped in bacon, throw it on the big green egg. It's delicious. So when you're going to pick asparagus, you should use a sharp knife. And actually have an asparagus picking knife, but I don't have one of those, so I'm just going to use a regular knife. So when you do this, you need to go just below the surface of the dirt and then just cut it off straight across, just like that. I'm going to pick a few of these. I probably should have a bowl, but I didn't think that far ahead. As you can see too, we have some strawberry plants planted in between the rows of the asparagus. So I've been told that they're good companion plants. So we planted some of those in between the rows. So I guess we'll find out here shortly if that is indeed true or not. We've had a few strawberries get ripe. However, we have not yet been able to pick one because something keeps eating them. All right, now these will go in with the rest of them that we picked the last couple of days, and we'll have quite a few of them for dinner tonight. All right, here we are in the kitchen now. I've got some asparagus laid out. I've got some bacon. You can use whatever bacon you want, but usually bacon from a local meat processor or a local farmer usually has the best flavor. Okay, so when you're dealing with asparagus, if you haven't ever dealt with it much, you have to break off the stems to get rid of the kind of the woody and chewy parts. Now, if you're using really fresh asparagus, a lot of times you may not have to do that. But if you're using asparagus from the store, you're going to have to definitely do that. Now, everybody wonders, like, where am I supposed to break it off? Well, the asparagus will tell you. So you just let it decide where it wants to break off, and then you're good to go. All right, so I've already done that for all these other pieces. So when you're going to make bacon wrapped asparagus, pretty much just get several stalks of asparagus. Now, I like to do a kind of a mixed batch where you have several different sizes of asparagus. That way they all kind of get done about the same time. All right, so I just grab a bunch of them and get a piece of bacon. And real simple, you just wrap it around. Now, some people like to use a toothpick or something like that to try to hold it together, but I really don't ever do that. The bacon itself usually has got enough stick to it that it just kind of holds itself together. So if you wrap it tight enough, a lot of times it'll just stay where it's supposed to stay anyway. And there you have it, bacon wrapped asparagus. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these done, and then I'll see you when I get out to the big green egg. All right. So now we're out here. I've got all my asparagus, or bacon wrapped asparagus, made up. We're getting ready to throw it on the big green egg. So I've got mine set up, well, it's about 400 now, but between 350 and 400 is probably where you want to do it. And I've got it set for direct cook. I don't have it set for indirect heating. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put them on here. I've got a little bit of apple wood in there, smoking with just some regular hardwood charcoal. So I'm just going to put these on here. And then we're going to let them cook about 10 minutes. And then we're going to flip them. And then about 10 more minutes. Now you'll have to keep an eye on them a little bit. But that's about what we're going to do here. And then we got a couple of extra pieces of bacon here I'm just going to throw on the grill for good measure. Some people like to rub them in olive oil, put salt and pepper on them. But for me, just the bacon itself with all the seasonings and the bacon and the salt and fat and everything, that gives it enough flavor for us. But season them however you like, play around with it. There's really no wrong way to do this. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes. All right, so let's take a look and check on our bacon wrapped asparagus. Oh man, it looks super good. Looks like it's ready to come off.
Yummy.
Bacon's done, the asparagus is done. Looks super good. All right, so that concludes bacon wrapped asparagus.